I'm just kidding. It's Nick T. Wolf. I have to laugh about how people see bullying when there isn't anyone being done. Anyone being done? Anyone? Did I just catch you in an error, Nick T. Wolf? Oh, I might have to revoke your gold status. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Calm down, Nick. You still got the gold. Movies and video games can improve themselves. It's the creator of the media that allows for them to change. Direct feedback from people should allow for them to see their flaws and try to change that. Smash JT doesn't help with things. My channel has been the same since I started. I worked to find my place on YouTube and change it to what I wanted it to be. By the way, Jason Vectrex had a very similar comment to this. Very similar comment, but Nick, I feel your comment was a little, just a little bit more worthy in this day. But it was really freaking close. That's why I agonized earlier. This is tough. This is tough. Sometimes I'm sweating bullets. I'm just glad none of you actually get in fights in the comment section over this. Okay, so you and Jason don't be fighting. All right. You do have the right to talk about what you want to. You hit the nail on the head at the end. If you look at the people I talked about, you can see not only how they impact one channel, but several. When you have people like Smash JT doing that on other people's channels, it makes me wonder why he is even bothering doing it. It's like they are trying to kiss their arse in some bizarre way, as if they feel hiding this stuff from the public eye will keep that YouTuber looking good. What if someone like RGT85 saw a video someone made and went, well crap, at least someone had the balls to talk about me? In all fairness, the vast majority of what is being said isn't even really bullying. It just boils down to the fact that people want to make it look that way so they feel like heroes. See how I stopped the big bad man from talking about that person? That's the right thing to do, and you should all listen to me. It's probably what they think to themselves. Have I been bullying towards other YouTubers that crosses so many lines it's not funny? Yes, I have, and it happens all the time. It takes all kinds to make the world go round, and we are all just along for the ride. I enjoy watching what you are doing and the comments from others. In truth, I don't see your channel as part of the video game community because you have so many various topics. How many gaming channels do you see doing the same thing? Barely, if any, to be honest. Yeah, we talk about Minsk alone here. Not a lot of gaming channels doing that, So but back to you saying about Smash JT. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot I could speak on about this person, just in general. Jason Vectrex, told me some things. I remember Jason Vectrex's comment actually talked about a upload CM Retro had about 4 months ago, discussing e-begging. It was a good video. It was a good open discussion video about e-begging, Patreon, things of that nature. A lot of people went by that video. One person was Smash JT. And I think they criticized me, which is okay. Everyone could criticize me. But they said the sawed-off shotgun approach that I have, which was hilarious. He said that kind of approach that I have was not going to be taken seriously in the gaming community. Nick, like I said earlier, a couple minutes ago, I really don't care about being taken seriously in the gaming community. All right? If I wanted to be taken seriously in the gaming community, it would be a much different channel, believe me. Sometimes I really don't give a flying flip what the gaming community thinks about me. I don't care. I'm just some dude at the end of the day. Like I said, just some dude. But, yeah, so he runs around. Maybe that's what it is. He wants to play the role. Maybe he's the counter to Radical Rick. He wants to play the role of the hero, the defender of these people. Not all of them e-beggars, I would say. Well, I don't know. Like, I would say all the people that he's probably been defending. Let's see, Radical Reggie. Yeah, I think it's all e-beggars and everything. Really got really passionate about the Radical Reggie stuff. And I'm like, I see it from an outsider. Okay. I'm not saying Radical Reggie's not a, nice guy in real life. I don't know, I just judge it from the YouTube, from what I see on the YouTube. I classify this person, like when I started talking on Radical Reggie, is a guy basically shamelessly live streaming, asking people for gas money, essentially, to go to cons that really aren't that far from him. How, I mean, you could take a position defending that, but it's really stupid. You know, instead of, I think, defending that kind of stuff, I think he would do anything he can to try to switch it back on me. I really don't like your sawed off shotgun approach. What kind of approach should you have it? Should it have exactly? You know, light criticism for somebody shamelessly needing gas money to go to a freaking con that's not that far away. I'll finish this by answering a question for you the best I can. You say, when you have people like Smash JT doing that on other channels, defending a lot of these YouTubers, it makes me wonder why he's even bothering doing it. Well, I'll tell you why. Probably a lot of different reasons, but the main reason is if you're in a position, if you're a smaller channel and you have a position to curry favor with a channel, you're going to take it. And I think what presented itself to him was a golden opportunity. I'll use one example, Nintendo, right? Nintendo showed up on the channel, all right? And I was curious about why he showed up on the channel because I hadn't uploaded any Nintendo videos. The only time that I referenced Nintendo was on a upload last year, a long while back, on the Great Patreon Live upload. Even the thumbnail, he was in the thumbnail, but you couldn't really tell who it was because of the big Patreon, symbol. And I also mentioned Metal Jesus, back then too. Before the basement leak, I had issues with Metal Jesus before the basement leak. But he just showed up magically on the channel one day, along with Smash JT, and I'm like, that's kind of weird. It's kind of odd that they would just show up. It seems like, and I couldn't figure it out, I said, but it seemed like someone maybe went to him and was like, hey, Nintendo, someone's talking about you. You got to see this. You got to see this, buddy. You got to see this. And that was hilarious. I should actually made an upload talking about that, but maybe I didn't have time or whatnot. But yeah, so that's why he showed up here. For what it's worth, I will thank Smash JT because I enjoyed the time that I talked with Nintendo. Yeah, you heard that right. I actually did enjoy it because Nintendo was a person that I criticized, and he came to the channel and actually tried to address that criticism to the best of that ability. We talk about being, cordial with each other and respectful. Yeah, I actually enjoyed that because that's actually how it should be done. Some people, they come to the channel, they leave a couple comments, and they run away with their tail between their legs. Metal Jesus, I bit Eric, beat him up, came to the channel, then they just ran right away. But Nintendo, I get a feeling like if Nintendo ever wanted to talk or, he would. And he left some pretty long freaking comments there too. He put a lot of time into those comments, just like he put a lot of time into those thumbnails. Was it like 40 hours he spends on those thumbnails? A long time. Yeah, they got all the different great. Okay, I'm not going to. But yeah, so that was actually a great experience. The best experience I've had with a YouTuber I criticized by far was Nintendo. It was, So yeah, as far as that goes, pretty simple. Whether it's him, I'm pretty sure he probably went to Radical Reggie and hey, Radical Reggie, there's another radical guy that's, trust me, he's not nearly as radical as you. He's some fake radical, he's not the real radical. Yeah, but that's why. Nick?